I'm going to talk about SA, specifically my experiences with SA, because I get people asking why I chose to become a sex educator, and so much of it is tied to those experiences, being sexually assaulted, violated, groped, raped as a child and as an adult. Have I worked through those experiences? Kind of, sort of. I don't know. It's a lifelong journey. But what has been consistent for me as a result of those experiences is the shame and blame I put on myself. A lot of it has to do with the way I responded in each of those moments. I froze, like a lot of survivors do. During a freeze response, the body essentially becomes immobilized and the person may feel unable to move or speak. It's important to know that this is a very common response and it's not an indicator of consent or a willingness to participate in the assault. I also didn't know what I experienced was indeed sexual assault. Why didn't I know that? Well, I did not have sex education, for one. I just had no idea what constitutes abuse or assault. My body clearly knew something was up because it froze. But the sad part is, in my mind, I thought all of these experiences were sex. Like, this is what sex looks like. I thought they were genuine acts of care, interest, maybe love. I don't know. So when these things kept happening, I just thought, I just let them happen. I figured, okay, maybe I just don't like sex. If it's like this, if I feel so uncomfortable, if I hate it, if I don't want to do this, if I don't want to be here, maybe I just don't like sex. So you can kind of see how it led to this cycle of shame and blame. One of the instances, I was in high school. I think I was a junior, maybe. I don't know. But me and a few others went to a guy's house. I had a crush on him. We were drinking. And later on in the night, the one I had a crush on was very insistent. He wanted me to go to the bathroom with him. He wanted me to do stuff with him, obviously. So I did go to the bathroom with him and we kissed in there, and like he started trying to like touch me and have sex with me, but I said no. You could tell he was really frustrated with that. Like he was not happy. And then he wanted me to go down on him. I also said no, and he was just growing desperate. So he aggressively grabbed my hand and put it on his disgusting dick. Then he wrapped his hand around mine really tightly so I couldn't like remove it, and essentially forced me to jack him off. He like was moving my hand. I was just like this. I was like a statue. I was just standing there in the dark bathroom, literally staring at the shower curtain. He was just using a part of my body to jack off until he came. That was that. He like let go of my hand and that was it. And then he left the bathroom and had his disgusting fluids on my hand. So why do I teach sex ed? Well, I personally believe comprehensive sex ed plays a massive role in preventing SA and preventing all of it. It can equip people with the knowledge and skills necessary to foster healthy, respectful relationships where they learn how to advocate for themselves and others. When young people are able to understand what is abuse, what is violence, what does it look like, how can one get help, what can one do after, it's easier for them to recognize when they or someone they know are in an abusive situation. Sex ed helps people recognize and assert their boundaries and understand that no one has the right to violate them. These things weren't really modeled to me. And of course, the purity culture aspect for me did not help, because when I was SA'd and when it happened again, I thought I was a sinner forever and that was it. So it didn't encourage me to get help or tell someone, because I didn't want them to think I was a bad person. I teach sex ed because I know it could have saved me in so many ways. Yeah, sex ed is life-saving. It can be. And literally, I'm a Capricorn moon. I don't cry. But you know what I mean, right? Also, it's SA Awareness Month. That's why I'm talking about this. Here are some resources.